Hello, I hope you're all well. I thought I'd just do a very short video for tomorrow, which is like we have a solar eclipse in Leo. So let's begin. Basically, I see this as, because Leo is very much to do with royalty, people in charge, politicians, bosses, and also it's also all to do with like our ego. It rules entertainment because it's the fifth house of natural zodiac, and also it's very creative. It's so we're going to have some unveiling there, and what's going to happen is it's going to reveal certain things for all of us of what is to be occurring for us, if you like. And what it does is kind of like, because it's like an entertainment and how people see you, like in a sense, how like when eclipses occur, we have to reveal the true authentic side. So very much Leo is very much a false identity that we take on wherever it is in our we're playing a role. Like, for example, when you go to work, you're not your authentic self because you've got your work hat on. When you're a mum, you got your work hat on with your children. You're different with your partner, you're different with your family and your friends. So basically this is like going to unveil on a mundane level how it's going to reveal some things about these people who run the world, and how we actually are going to see through all the nonsense. I think that's coming out already. So the energies have, especially for a chappie who was pushing a lot of things in 2020. So now that's coming out, that's being unveiled, and now our ego self is also going to be like, oh yeah, but I was under pressure to do this and all that kind of thing. So, but it's to be authentic, and it's just like realizing we're all having lessons all the time, and these eclipses are going to unveil bits of us that we just need to work on, really. That's it. So I'm going to, without further ado, let's see how it goes for Leo. So for Leo ascendants, this is occurring in your first house. So it is like letting go of, because obviously K2 is there, letting go of those kind of emotions and all safetiness that we use without even being aware. It's like subliminal things going on in our subconscious, all those things that we need to let go for our happiness, because the ego and just feeling as though, okay, I made a mistake or whatever, doesn't matter, but basically we have to let go in order to be happy, and just seeing the bigger picture, in a sense that you know what, it was a lesson I learned. I now have to be authentic. In order for myself to be happy, I need to release and let go of certain emotions that no longer serve me. Now for Virgo ascendant, this is occurring for you in your, what would be your 12th house. So it's like letting go of things to do with, like, for example, maybe you were like, you moved abroad but it didn't work out. Now it's probably wise to go back home, and things like in that nature. Maybe you lost a friend through some sort of communication issues, and now you need to reconcile that issue with them. And because obviously Moon is involved, Moon rules your 11th house, so it could be like elder sibling or your siblings, or it could be friends that, or neighbors, that there could be like misunderstanding that has happened through wording or poor communication, and now putting that right. And it could just be that actually expanding your world by being more authentic towards friends and siblings and etc., just having a much better time with that, and that will help you realize your desires, your wishes, etc. And if we go now to Libra ascendant, for you guys, this is happening in what would be like your 12th house, so 11th house. So for Libra, so this is like basically for you, your 10th house ruler Moon and your 11th house ruler the Sun, and also K2, which is like your second house ruler, are all kind of like bringing things into your kind of psyche. So what is it that literally. So this to do with money, so gain of money through work or through like your status, and you know, like you want to realize some of your desires regarding money, regarding your networks or your job. So maybe like going for the job that's going to clarify those kind of financial things that you want to meet. So this is actually money and career and your savings that are very much like your kind of is unveiling things will be coming into light for you. Now for Scorpio ascendant, this is happening in your 10th house, and it's also your 9th house ruler, which is going to be there too. So 9 and 10th house ruler and are happening. So for you, obviously Leo is your 10th house, and K2 is your first house ruler. So first, 9th and 10th house rulers are all kind of impacting this for you. So for you guys, it's really like, for example, it's like you making a first and fourth house ruler. So you're making your own happiness, your culture, your family, your parents, your dad, etc., and your education, your gurus and things like that. They really is like really weighing things up. This is actually really, really strong for you because it involves you, what you want in your life, what kind of things you really need to allow to unveil for you where it comes to, because 9th house is your opportunities, your good luck, all of those things are coming into, you know, this creates a really good yoga for you. So a couple of really good yogas and more. So really enjoy 4th and 9th house ruler, 4th house ruler in the first house with the first, you know, so really just kind of enjoy the fruits of this. So there's loads of goodies going on for you. And for Sagittarius ascendants or Sagittarius moon, this is also for you guys occurring in your 9th house. So 8th and 9th house ruler, as well as your 12th house ruler. So for you guys, it's very, very, it's really more to do with like 2 moksha, rulers and houses are coming into your 9th house. So basically it's really maybe there's an ending going on to your education. Maybe, you know, you want to look after your parents, make sure that they're doing well, if they're suffering some kind of acute or chronic disease during this time, be there and support them. But it's also transformation. What is it that you need to transform in your educational world? What makes you happy? Do you feel as though, you know, it's it could be that there are certain belief systems that we're holding on but are actually not making us happy, and it's given us lots of sleepless nights, etc. So letting go of those with love, and there's like a metamorphosis, then letting go, and you're just going to feel so much lighter, so much happier, emotionally much more stable, and just accepting that you need to shed certain things, which is great time to do it when there is an eclipse. And now if we go for you guys who Capricorn ascendant or moon, for you guys this is occurring in what would be basically in your 8th house, in 7th and 8th house ruler, and also your for you guys, you know, K2 is there as well, which is your 11th house ruler. So basically for you guys is like changes. What changes do I need to make? You know, if you have a partner and you're really holding on, you don't know whether or not you should be with them or get married. So it really is, you know, you're going to get some truth and authenticity coming into the into equation. So where you know whether or not, you know, like this is a good relationship for me. Do I really want to change my status, get married or engage or move in together, for example, something like that. So you're going to really weigh those things up. And what is it that I want to gain from this? What is there to gain? You know, by getting married, what am I going to gain? By, you know, separating from my partner, what will I gain? So all of these things are like really working on your, you know, in your psyche, and things will just appear to you as the time goes by. Now, if we go to Capricorn, Aquarius ascendant for you guys, so basically your 10th house ruler K2 is in your 7th house, together with your 7th house ruler Sun, and also your 6th house ruler, which is the moon. So this eclipse is obviously bringing out together things like, for example, if you're working and working really hard, and it's like your relationship is suffering as a result, it's creating discord and arguments and things like that, that you're really assessing, you know, like, am I working hard and I'm not really looking after my family, not looking after my own health, my own sort of emotional well-being, or my partner's is suffering as that. So you're weighing all these things up. Is there a balance in my life that I need to take care of, you know? So that's these are really poignant things that are happening for you. And so if we now also for you guys, you know, like there's a lot of things that are going to come into your awareness as time goes on. So, and let's go now and we do Pisces ascendant or Pisces moon. For you guys, this is occurring in your 6th house. So it's all about letting go of things that no longer serves you. Really, you get inspiration from being around people who are more kind of like spiritual, more giving, more community minded. And the other side of the coin for you is like 9th house ruler K2 is in Leo, and you also got like 5th house ruler moon and 6th house ruler sun. So it's a lot of things about how you're working, how you're dealing with your, you know, are you resting? Are you working really hard but not resting? You know, is there a family member who's not really kind of needs help and attention during this time, or is it that you have to do some kind of educational course in order to get your license or your certification in order to kind of give you the boost that you do? But there's going to be a lot of things being revealed to you that needs your attention at this point. Now, if we go to Aries ascendant, this is occurring for you in basically in your 5th house. So 5th house is also house of children, academia, and also you know, like speculations, things like that. So, and also it's like house of dating and having fun and being more creative, getting out and being really enjoying life. So you're being invited to do that. You know, you'll find that your groups of friends will actually increase during this time. And it also rules your 4th house ruler, you know, just you're feeling much more at home, much more emotionally happy, and you're getting that resilience really to just go out, just really enjoy life rather than just like always weighing things up. Just go and just be happy to change your situation and allow yourself time to just kind of be happy, be a bit carefree and enjoying life, and new friends coming into your life. And then if we go to Taurus ascendant or moon, for you guys happening in your 4th house. So 7th house ruler K2 in your 4th house, and you also have 3rd house ruler moon and 4th house ruler sun, and obviously Rahu is in your 10th house. So it's to do with all the balance of work and life. There really is time to think about moving house as well. It's like 3rd and 4th house really come in, and K2 is like kind of cuts things as well. So it's out with the old and in with the new. So you might be thinking about something like that. And if we go now to Gemini, for you guys happening in your 3rd house. So you have your 6th house ruler K2 in your 3rd house, and then you have Sun, your 3rd house ruler, 2nd house ruler, also Moon, and Rahu, which rules your 9th house, is also involved. So for you guys, it's very much like about learning, because 3rd and 9th house ruler are actually involved. And 6th house is house of like teachers and people who do service jobs, who work really, really hard on the other side. What is it that you need to express? Do you need to review your prices and you know, get the word out? Maybe a little bit more marketing is needed, but in a way that is you know, and don't be shy about telling people what you offer and putting it out there for people to enjoy. And if we go lastly to Cancer ascendant or moon, for you guys, this is happening in your 2nd house of money, family, and also what your family values are, your savings, etc. So for you guys, 1st and 2nd house ruler being in connection with each other is fantastic. It's a Dana yoga of money, fifth house ruler also in your second house. That brings another load of money. So it's very much to do with money, values, savings, speculations, things like that. So, and also with that, what happens, your eighth house also could be sudden gains could happen, sudden changes of situation, things like that. So all of these are things that are unveiling. Enjoy it, and I'll do a video for the next one, which is the 28th of August of the partial lunar eclipse. Thank you for watching. Thank you.